everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clarke Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Memphis,
here we go.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Middleton. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. And he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the night for the Bucks.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Down low, got a piece of it. Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jackson against Giannis. Allen for 3. That shot off, and Memphis the other way now. Outside, Bane. Morant outside. Over Holiday. And it's Morant missing. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
That's good from Brook Lopez. When Lopez Clarke arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and the title came Just a few years later, no coincidence.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Heat. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Giannis. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Now, here's Lopez. Fades away. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Morant surveying the D. And there's the pass to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Giannis. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Holiday against Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just 1 All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Now here's Jones. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ingles, the bounce pass. Portis kicks to Ingles. This one for 3. Tillman grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Kennard against Connaughton. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Taken away. Kennard against Connaughton. To the paint. Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
The offensive rebound and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jay Clarke at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line, struggling. There's a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
And here's Jones. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Carter in at the point. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Adams taking his time here. Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Middleton. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Misses the 3. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools, and Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out, now living up to that massive potential.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Middleton, a screen on Morant. Carter for 3, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one's on Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clarke's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Wesley Matthews. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brooks feeling it out a bit. High post shot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last time out he had 38 points. Now Morant. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Giannis pushing it up. No one backs to stop him.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Konchar comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And then for Milwaukee, Joe Ingles comes in for Khris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Jevon Carter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fires from deep. Konchar can't get it to go. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Jones finds Clarke. Outside, Bane. Clarke sets a screen for Bane. Back to Clarke. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Now Jones following Jrue Holiday's three-point attempt. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Grizzlies. .107 left in the first half. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul. Tillman passes to Konchar. Five to shoot. It's Jones on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo against Clarke. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for three. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From 12 feet out, on the basket by Jones. Jones has got 5.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Jones against Holiday. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Clarke for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Well, how is this game close? I know it's becoming a jump shooting lead, but you got to at least threaten teams on the interior.
Generating some easy hoops would certainly help their cause, but it doesn't seem like part of their game plan. And let's take a moment to shift gears, check out the upcoming schedule. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me, Ernie. I'm smart with my money. I only invest in safe bets.
Like pizza.
Hey, don't laugh, Kenny. People always need pizza.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Pass to Lopez. Here's Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's Holiday. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bane kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Holiday. Back to Bane. Over Allen, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Bucks have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And both free throws good for Giannis. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. There's a lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From 13, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Middleton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant against Holiday. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Dragic in for Jrue Holiday. Now here's Morant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Dragic taking his time here. He kicks it to Allen. Dragic a screen on Bane. 6 to shoot. Allen finds Crowder. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brooks. And no good. Great D that time from Middleton.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Portis a screen on Morant. Dragic the pass to Portis. Bane against Middleton. Here's Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Milwaukee, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Shooting from the line. Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Konchar comes in for Dillon Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Grayson Allen. And Portis drains both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. A soft touch on full display.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones from past the arc. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Jones against Dragic. On the wing, Ingles for the lead. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Jones up top. He's guarded by Dragic. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Brandon Clarke, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Crowder a screen on Jones. The pass to Connaughton. Lets it go with a three. They get the rebound. Portis. And he lays it straight in. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
To end the run, on the basket by Jones. Jones has got 7 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. There's Dragic with the three. A shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Dragic against Kennard. Passes it to Jones. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ingles finds Crowder. Poked away. Ingles passes to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. Crowder sets a screen for Dragic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 5.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bucks, Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Lopez in its center. Here's Morant. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Middleton. Allen outside. The tray. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant passes to Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Adams.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Brooks against Middleton. Adams with the screen on Middleton. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Khris Middleton.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now here's Giannis. Dishes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Turnaround Jay, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Holiday against Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. From deep, Giannis. And it's Morant with the rebound. Brooks outside. And it's off from three-point range.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Steps back. And the pass to Adams. Bane looking around. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Holiday against Morant. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson finds Bane. Jackson a screen on Allen. Back to Jackson. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, my!
Wow! Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
They grab their own miss. Adams' shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Allen kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson a screen on Middleton. Brooks misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
It's Allen on the wing. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Giannis. From the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Brooks misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, Giannis has to push out the distractions here. Take his time and don't rush his process.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
How about this for a nugget? In clutch situations, Giannis's free throw numbers go up. I think that points to his concentration and focus.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Brooks from outside. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Bane kicks to Jones. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And a big with impressive accuracy. Lopez might not be the soft target they were looking for here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 4. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the end.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Brook. You guys were down early, but how determined were you to turn it around?
You know, we learned just never to hang our heads, never give up. We just came out, they hit us, but we stuck with it. We stuck together, kept playing as a team, and kept playing defense.
Well, you guys were together down the stretch, man, and it led to a big win. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clarke Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.